It's an embarrassing story, but I suppose that I lost our bet, so I'll let you in on it. It started about 300 human years ago. The humans hadn't even discovered warp technology yet. We thought that it would be an easy victory. According to galactic standard regulation at the time, you could challenge another party to war in order to attempt to conquer a claim. If the war is won, then the claim will be made yours, and any population living on the planet will become your property. The issue with this is that you had to risk something of equal magnitude. That is not to say of equal value, but equal equivalent value. In other words, since we were threatening to take over every planet the humans occupied, and their entire species, we had to essentially bet the same thing. Even if it was only one planet and a small occupying population, we had to bet something of equal magnitude. Our entire empire. Of course, victory was a shoo-in. With our advanced technology and tactics, we had no chance of losing. Furthermore, according to galactic standard regulation, the attacking party can declare a maximum of up to 3 separate invasions, so long as the declaration is made up front. While one should be more than enough, our strategists wanted to perform all 3. That way our victory could not be later protested, and it would ensure victory in the event of an unexpected natural disaster. It was a death world after all. No members of our species had ever stepped foot on a death world before. We never had any reason to. However, this one in particular was rich in many valuable resources, and was a major temptation to our empire, one we could not possibly pass up. And so we underestimated, quite gravely I might add, how deadly a death world could actually be. According to galactic regulation, the challenged species could decide the time and place of the battles. It had to happen within one standard cycle of their planet, around its host star, except in some special situations. However, it was meant to give them a slight advantage. This system was in place to prevent large intergalactic wars, and to save the Galactic Union money from having to recruit its own massive military. The invaded party would be given 3 options to respond to this formal declaration. They could either accept the declaration of war, offer reprimands of equal value to the disputed claim, or surrender the disputed claim. They chose to accept the declaration. They informed us to have our forces ready. They would assign the locations and give us a 1-day notice before the battle began, so that we could be in place. We watched as they evacuated their civilians from the battle zones, in anticipation of their notice. We were morons. Utter morons. The first location that they chose was a large peninsula at the southern end of one of their northern continents. They called the area Florida. The notice came to us in the middle of a heavy storm. Our ships landed and 10,000 troops departed. We had to hold the area for 24 hours to declare victory. We thought it would be an easy victory, especially considering that there was not a single human present. The storm was what humans refer to as a hurricane. Not a single soldier returned alive. The next battle was only a few months later, in a region that the humans refer to as the Arctic. It was in the middle of a season that the humans call the winter. Again, not a single human was present, and again, not a single soldier returned alive. The final battle was in the middle of what the humans call the dry season, in the middle of a place that the humans call Australia. There, our soldiers learned the true meaning of the word Death World. The recordings show giant poisonous insects called spiders attacking our soldiers, along with various other plant and animal life. Then there were the emus. Oh, the emus. Apparently, according to human history, even the humans themselves lost at least 2 separate wars against the emus. That was by far our most devastating loss, as not only did none of the soldiers return alive, but our dropships were infested with various dangerous organisms and had to be abandoned along with their personnel. It was the humans' right to declare us slaves and to conquer our entire species. However, the humans were far kinder than we would have been. They let us off easy. We had to share our technology and information with them. We had to sign a defensive agreement lasting indefinitely with them. We had to help them find several suitable worlds to colonize, and we could never vote against them in the Galactic Council. Little did we know that this, our greatest loss, would turn into our greatest victory. This led to our species forming a close bond with the humans, and over time, we became their best trading partner and their closest ally. You ask how we gained the second most powerful position in the galaxy? It's because we, like morons, made the decision to send more than 30,000 lives to their deaths on a death world, and in return, gained the greatest ally anyone could ever imagine.